Hey, look. We're broadcasting to the patients.
Hey, patients.
Hey, patients. You won't believe what happened this morning.
You won't believe it. Not in a million, trillion years.
I looked out the window.
Yes.
Out the window of my bungalow.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, we are on Forbidden Island.
Yes.
So anyhow, we're in our bungalow, and I look out the window of my bungalow, which does not have air conditioning.
Guess what happened? Got pretty hot.
It did get
Even
very hot.
hotter.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a volcano on Forbidden Island.
Yes.
Yep. It erupted.
Yes.
Well, that don't look good. That looks really bad.
Yes.
And now we're being relocated.
It exploded.
It did. Lava everywhere.
Yes. It was a hot mess.
It was a hot mess. So,
It was.
they loaded our bungalow up on a bus.
Yes.
Yes. And we're currently being transported to the other side of the island.
We
Where it
is.
might be safe.
I think, hopefully, I got the job.
Okay, tell me a joke.
Why did Humpty Dumpty make a great fall?
Why did Humpty Dumpty make a great fall?
Yes.
Why did Humpty Dumpty make a great fall? I don't know. Why did Humpty Dumpty make a great fall?
Come on, Doc. Why did he make a great fall?
I don't know, Bucky. Why did Humpty Dumpty make a great fall?
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Patience?
I think we're all ready.
Because he had such a miserable summer.
Because he had a miserable summer. Gus, rimshot.
That funny?
That was funny.
Okay.
Got another one?
Yes.
We got to move this along.
What's brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
What is brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you know,
What is?
patience? Do you know? Do you know, Doc? Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe
Morty, do you know?
maybe Uncle Polly knows.
Does anyone know?
Uncle Polly, what's brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
Yes. No.
No.
A coconut on vacation.
A coconut on vacation. Get back to the,
Hey, Doc. Hey,
Yeah,
Doc.
what?
Hey, Doc. What's gray?
what's gray?
Has a trunk.
An elephant. What's gray and has a trunk?
Yes.
An elephant.
Nope. A mouse on vacation.
Okay.
Roll that film. Roll that film.
So, patients, welcome back to Dr. Dread Reviews. Probably the world's only mobile review show. Leave my authentic boomerang alone. Get out of
We're looking for Rex.
I don't have any snacks. Now, we have... I'm doing a movie. I didn't even announce what the movie is yet. Go back and make sure the lava's not catching up to the bus. Hey, I dropped some peanuts in there. Hopefully that'll keep them busy. Patience! Hey, sorry for the interruption. Welcome back to Dr. Dread Reviews. And we have a movie we're talking about today. Ain't that right, Bucky?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We watched there's not that many choices here on Forbidden Island. So we watched Hollow Creek.
Yes, we did.
And it's a 2016 movie.
Yes.
It runs an hour and 54 minutes long.
56 to be exact.
56 to be exact. And it felt like an hour and 56 minutes. Let's talk about the characters and the actors first. Okay, so I would say the main character in this movie was Blake Blackman.
Yes.
a writer.
He writes scary books.
He does write scary books. You know what? Blake Blackman. The first name sounds surprisingly like the last name.
Yes.
Just like another writer I know who writes scary books.
Who?
Brad Braddock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Hey, Brad. He's a nice guy. Okay, so Blake Blackman.
He just came out with a new one, too.
Yeah, he did. The House of Evil. Look it up. Check it out. Okay, back to the movie. Blake Blackman is played by
Steve Darren.
Steve Barron.
Darren. With a D.
Darren. Steve Darren. I was so close. Blake Blackman is played by Steve Darren.
Yes.
An interesting fact about him in this movie is he also helped write the script.
Yes.
He collaborated with the script, and he's also an associate producer.
Yes.
Yes, and he's a star of the movie. Co-starring, the name of the character was Angelica Santoro, and she was played by Giselle Murrow.
Yes.
M-O-R-O. And she is multi-talented. She directed, wrote, and produced this film, Hollow Creek.
Yes.
Yes, look for a 6-minute footage of the famous Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
Yes, you may know him from another movie that takes place in West Virginia called Deliverance. Yes. Okay, also, I just want to point out two actors in this movie that I think did a really good job. They played the married couple, the Cunnings.
Yes.
Yes, and it's Alan Darnay. He played Mr. Cunning, and his wife was played by Arlene.
Arlene or Earlene?
Oh,
Earlene.
okay.
Carrie.
Arlene Carey. I think they did an excellent job as that married couple. Okay, so we were disappointed. We were looking for a scary horror movie with ghosts and whatnot.
Well, with some, like...
Some hauntings. Maybe even some fun gore.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of fun gore or something creeperific.
This had ghosts in it.
It did have ghosts. Very, very limited appearance by ghosts. Okay, Blake is going to his agent's cabin in West Virginia. And his intention is to get over his writer's block and write his next book.
Yes.
Yes. For good times, he brings along his girlfriend, Angie, and just so we know, Blake is a married man.
Yes.
Not married to Angie. Not married to Angie.
That's not nice.
That's not nice, right? Shouldn't be fooling around with your wife.
Shazam!
But he is. Okay, so they get to West Virginia. She has her dog. Something scary happens. Something was in the woods, maybe. Dog runs away. Dog comes home. Amber Alert happens. Several children are missing from the area. Three. And then, Bucky, you know what happens? Transylvania Tonight, in conjunction with I Digress Studios, has a trivia question for us.
Trivia question?
Yes, hey, run that footage from the lovely Countess Carita.
I love her. She's so beautiful. Is Drac there too?
Oh, yeah, and Drac.
Oh, okay.
Okay, run that footage.
I love the Countess.
Run that footage.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Drac here,
And Countess Carita for I Digress Studios.
and it's time to play Trivia with the Draculas. Are you ready to play trivia, Carita?
I am.
Okay, we have a question tonight?
I do.
Well, what is it?
What was the name of Dwight Fry's character in Bride of Frankenstein?
Ooh. Was it Fritz? Was it Igor? Was it Carl? Or Jimmy?
You think about it, and we'll be back with the answer later.
Ooh, I don't have to think about it. Ooh, Karina, I know the answer.
Of course you know the answer. You wrote the question.
Shh. You're not supposed to let them know that. Let's get back to Dr. Dredd and Bucky. You know, if I answer the trivia question, people will think I'm really smart, don't you think?
Well, smarter.
Ha! That's a tough question.
That's really good.
I don't know. What is it? Is it Fritz? Is it Igor? Is it Carl? Or is it Jimmy?
Is it Fritz?
Is it Jimmy?
Could be.
I don't know. Patience?
Do you
Do you
know?
know? Okay.
You really know?
Back to the movie. Missing children in West Virginia, and Angie runs to the grocery store by herself, thinks she spots one of the kids, follows the car, and then everything goes horribly wrong. Whew!
Just like us here. Everything went
Horribly
horribly wrong.
Okay.
And now we're running from the
And
volcano.
now we're running from a volcano.
On a bus. With a
On a
hut.
bus.
I mean, that makes sense.
Pothole. This is crazy. Crazy. What? I don't know what you're saying.
You can't find no peanuts.
Keep looking.
Alright.
Stay away from the camera.
Alright.
Okay. What can be said about this movie other than it was filmed in West Virginia,
It was beautiful, West Virginia.
which is a change of pace from the past two movies that we watched that were supposed to take place in West Virginia and were filmed in Canada. But this was filmed in West Virginia. It was for films nowadays, it was a low budget. It was $500,000.
Wow, that's
Estimated.
a lot of money, but not a lot of money for a movie.
Not a lot of money for a movie. I think this was probably a labor of love that was put together by Gisela and
Steve.
Steve. Yes.
Burt Reynolds was in it.
Burt Reynolds has a brief, almost a cameo. Most of the acting was okay. It was well paced. I mean, we didn't fall asleep. It did lack. It had like one or two jump scares early on,
We
which
had some at the end, too.
yeah, but not enough to make me give it too many skulls. Hey,
Yes.
Bucky,
Yes.
let's go ahead and run the answer to the trivia question.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Hey, Drac and Karita, back again for I Digress Studios with the answer to tonight's trivia question. And just to refresh your memory, what was the question, Karita?
What was the name of Dwight Fry's character in Bride of Frankenstein?
Was it Fritz, Igor, Carl, or Jimmy? And the answer is...
Carl.
And if you got that trivia question correct, well, you're a champ! And now let's get back to Dr. Dredd and Bucky on Doc Dredd's Reviews. You know, I think it would have been kind of interesting if they named him Jimmy. You know, he could have had a paper route, you know. That way he would have known everybody in the village of Frankenstein. He would have been familiar with them before he went in and, like, robbed them and murdered them in their beds. You know, Jimmy would have known. Right?
You write that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah.
It wasn't Jimmy.
It wasn't Jimmy.
It wasn't Igor.
It wasn't Fritz.
No, it was Carl.
Yes. We
And,
always got the best questions.
Okay.
Jeez, this
Pop-
is a bumpy
pop-
ride.
Pothole. Okay, you about ready to rate this film, Bucky?
Yeah.
Okay. The acting was half decent for the most part.
The acting was all good,
The
except for his.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the guy who plays his agent because he's probably having an off day. The one cop, the one guy who plays the deputy, you really end up sort of not liking him. And he came across as a very unlikable character. Yes. And then toward the end, you said, oh, okay, well, maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. So I like that character. I like the actor and how he portrayed it. Okay.
Doc, I feel a little nauseous.
I know. I'm like getting car sick. This is ridiculous.
Oh.
Whoa. Watch your turn.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Hey, Bucky, let's rate this movie and hopefully we can get to an open window or something.
I really want to give it a 3 skulls out of 4.
3?
But I can't quite do it.
Well, it wasn't really a horror movie.
Can't quite do that. So
It wanted to be a horror movie, but it wasn't.
I'm going to say 2.5 and some inkuses.
2.5 skulls and a couple of inkuses from Bucky.
Yes, because it was good. I'd watch it again.
I'm going to give it seemed like a Lifetime movie.
It was better than a Lifetime movie.
Okay, and there was only like a couple of appearances by Ghost. Very, very brief.
There was a few. It was more
I'm
than
only
2.
giving it 2. But as you know, if you were going into this expecting a horror movie, you'd be disappointed, and that's probably why I'm only giving it a 2.
Now, for a suspense movie, you'd give it more.
If I went into it as a thriller suspense, and that's what I was looking for, I'd probably bump it up to 2.5.
Or 3?
I don't think 3.
I would.
It's meh. It's mediocre.
Watch it. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, probably.
You'll
Hey,
like it.
Bucky.
Yes.
Wow. You know, we must have hit some pavement.
You think?
It's almost like we're floating.
I still feel kind of nauseous, Doc.
Yeah, but it's not as bad. Hey, Patience, your friend, Dr. Dredd, coming to you from a bus somewhere on Forbidden Island. Hey, remember, as always, keep it scary.
Keep it scary. Keep it scary.
It's kind of nice.
Ooh.
Oh, Jeepers Creeper!